Hey guys, and welcome back. Today, I wanted to make a quick video just to walk you guys through the different ways that you can purchase Microsoft Fabric to start to build out some of your analytic solutions. So over the past month or so, one of the most common questions that I have received is, what is the best way for you to purchase Microsoft Fabric and how can you get started with it? So I wanted to make this video here just to see if we can kind of help to clear up a few things first. So first things first, there are two separate ways that you can purchase licensing for Microsoft Fabric. One option is through Microsoft 365, specifically through your Power BI licensing. And the other option is through Microsoft Azure. So to kick things off, let's take a quick look at the process for purchasing Microsoft Fabric through the 365 side of things. So if you choose to enable Microsoft Fabric through Microsoft 365, the way of doing so is by having a Power BI premium license. So for the Power BI premium license, that's going to require you to have a capacity SKU anywhere from the P1 listed here all the way up to the P5 SKU. All of the Power BI premium P SKUs enable you to use all of the Microsoft Fabric workloads, including creating warehouses or lake houses. For those of you that already have a Power BI Premium P1 or above license, your particular workload should already be enabled to start to utilize the Fabric workloads. Now, for those of you who do not already have a Power BI Premium license, there are some things that you should note first before you choose to utilize this particular option. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to jump into my admin portal here, and I'm going to come down to Marketplace, and then I will come over to All Products, and then I'm going to turn on the filter here for the Power BI category. So one of the first things to note here is that if you are purchasing a Power BI Premium P1 or above capacity here, it does require you to make a monthly or a yearly commitment. So for those of you that are going to be new to the platform, this might not be the type of investment that you are willing to make on a monthly or yearly basis. The second thing that we need to consider here is the costing for the Power BI premium plans here. So we can see here that even with the Power BI Premium P1 plan, the prices for it start at just a little less than $5,000 per instance per month. So for some of the smaller organizations out there, this particular cost may be more than you are willing to pay right now, or this level of resources may be more than what you need for your actual workload needs. So that is what leads me to option number 2, which is going to be the recommended way of purchasing Microsoft Fabric, and that is through the Azure portal. So from the Azure portal here, you are able to create what is called a Microsoft Fabric capacity. Just like the other resources that you may create from the Azure portal, you can choose a resource group for it, a name for the actual resource, the region, and the size of your workloads. As we look at the chart right here, and I will post a link for this chart for you guys in the description section, but we can see that the Fabric capacity SKUs here all range from a F2 SKU all the way up to a F2048 SKU here. The other interesting thing here that we can see from this chart is the comparable Power BI SKUs here. So we can see that the Power BI Premium P1 SKU is going to be the equivalent of the Fabric F64 SKU. So what this shows us here is that for those particular organizations that maybe don't need the amount of compute power that you would get from the Power BI Premium P1 tier, or if you just can't justify the actual cost for it, purchasing from the Azure portal allows you to choose a Fabric SKU that is going to contain less resources and less cost. With capacity sizes as small as a F2, organizations can take advantage of a full analytical platform for as low as $9 per day. That is insane. On the flip side of this, Fabric Capacities offer you compute tiers that scale even above the Power BI Premium P5 tier by going with the Fabric F2048 2048 tier here. The other great thing that you get from purchasing the Fabric Capacities from the Azure portal is that there is no commitment here. Fabric Capacity billing is per second with a 1 minute minimum. With Fabric Capacities, you can easily scale your workloads up or down to meet your workload demands. And you can also pause your capacities when they are not needed to further help you control and reduce your costs. Lastly, although it is not available today, in the near future, there will be an option for you to purchase capacity reservations, which will enable you to obtain a discounted rate for your compute costs in exchange for a commitment to the compute tier of your choosing. So purchasing a capacity unit from the Azure portal also allows you to take advantage of other Azure tools such as the Azure Monitor and Azure Cost Management. For these reasons, purchasing capacity units from the Azure portal is the recommended way to go. But for those of you that already have a Power BI Premium P1R above license, just know that your workspaces should already be enabled to allow you to utilize all of the Fabric workloads. There is one additional way for you to take advantage of the Fabric workloads, and that is through a trial capacity. You can navigate to app.fabric.microsoft.com to sign up for a trial capacity. Once you are on the home page, you can click on the Account Manager button in the top right and select the Start Trial button. Then you can select to accept any of the terms and agreements and select the Start Trial button once again. You should then receive a confirmation message. The trial capacities will provide you with the equivalent of a F64 capacity tier, allowing you to take advantage of all of the Fabric workloads, including warehouses and data flows. Lastly, there has also been a lot of questions about the best way for you to determine what particular SKU should be used to support your particular workloads. And unfortunately, there is not an easy way to answer this particular question, as there are just a lot of different variables that come into play here. The best advice that I can give you is for you to utilize the trial capacity or one of the purchase F SKUs from the Azure portal, and then run through some workloads that would mimic your real life workloads. You can then use the Fabric Capacity Metrics app, allowing you to better understand your usage. Also note that for the Fabric capacities that you purchase, any compute that is used outside of the Power BI usage will not count against your purchase capacity until August 1st. This means that you can create warehouses, lakehouses, data flows, and other non-Power BI artifacts without them counting towards your compute until August 1st. This is a great way for you to learn more about Microsoft Fabric and to get a better understanding of your particular compute capacity needs. I hope this video has helped you to understand the various options to purchase Microsoft Fabric. Don't forget to show some love and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to help my small channel grow. It is greatly appreciated.